Welcome to Virtual Coffee with Dawn Rickabaugh, the Note Queen, where we talk about owner financing and notes. Financial solutions, one mom and pop to another.
Anyhow, and just again, before I forget, because I tend to kind of get lost and go off on tangents and things like that, but I appreciate the people that email me. I do apologize. I'm really not great. I don't have a lot of bandwidth for doing a lot of emails, responding to a lot of emails. But what I would invite you to do is please, join me on these calls, fill out the hot seat interest form. If you're local, come to one of my meetup groups. I do a monthly meetup group. You can sign up for a one-on-one consultation. You can come to my event. So basically, I have my virtual coffee, my meetup group, my yearly live event, propertypapersummit.com. That's a 2-day live event where it's a very intimate setting where we just really dive deep into some of these concepts. That's coming up October 1st and 2nd. So that's only 6-7 weeks away from now. So please grab your spot soon if you're interested in coming and connecting on a deeper level. But there again, I just want to put out that apology that I'm not always able to get back to emails and things. We're a small family operated investment company buying both property and paper. And, we're not a high volume anything. I don't buy high volume of notes. I don't buy high volume of properties. We just have a steady stream of investments. But what I like is and what I want to share with people is the flexibility of being able to do either one with equal ease. If you can buy and hold property, well, then you can learn to buy and hold a note. If you can broker or wholesale property, you can broker or wholesale a note. And if you can joint venture on property, you can joint venture on paper. So, and lots of times you can turn one into the other. Property turns into paper and paper turns into property. And so it's this sort of holistic vision that I like to bring to the table. And I really enjoy talking about. And I want other people to be able to, you don't have to be a ginormous multimillionaire famous investor. The more little mom and pops in every city across the country that understand how to do owner financing and notes and very comfortable with the secondary market for notes, I mean, just the more good that you can do in your own community. I've been able to create homeownership for several people that were stuck in the rent cycle. Just by carrying paper for them, they would have never been able to get financing for some of these properties. So anyhow, everyone has their way of how they give back. And I think that's just important. Like what do you want to give? How do you want to serve? And it just seems like the money flows. If you educate yourself, you're in alignment with what you're here to do, what your gifts are, what your passions are. And then if you're oriented of how can I serve, then it's just sort of natural for you to be taken care of.
You've been listening to Virtual Coffee with Dawn Rickabaugh. For more, please visit notequeen.com.